I guess that means we live. The song I am playing is Swimming Pool. And this is my umbrella right here. It has not been used in quite a while. But in California, Mother Nature put it on us. Man, we had thunder, we had lightning, the ground shook, and the clouds opened up and parted and dropped tons and tons of water last night. It was beautiful. God is good. Good morning, y'all. It's DJ African American Dave. DJ Nicky Dave stands for Need God Always. And man, it's going down, y'all. Let me see if I can get my page up here. Oh, I don't want to work. What the heck? It's a beautiful day. It's raining cats and crips. And man, it is going down. We got a great show for you. Number one, good morning, y'all. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. And man, it is going dizzle with the drizzle here in Southern California. Actually, all of California. Good morning, y'all. My phone is kind of far away. My computer is not acting right. Let me see if I can get me. There we go. 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 And a shoot, and a doo-wop. Monica. Good morning, Monica Carter. What's going on, Mark Vance? Call your clan. Whoa. Let me tell you about the lineup today. Let me show you my liquor store hat. There's my liquor store hat. Yeah, beat that, Michael. Hey, Ms. Jenkins, good morning. Rosemary Smith. Before I start, that's a liquor store hat. Come on now, work with me, people. Okay, check this out. I'm doing shows, live shows. If you want to have a Zoom show up to 200 people, get at me, let me know, drop me a line. And we could talk about it. The 8 to 12 o'clock hour is done. But during the day, if you want to get with y'all folks, let this African American know. Hey, Rosemary, good morning. Call your clan in the hizzy. Liquor store hat Monday. You got your hat? Did you get your pictures in? Did you get your pictures in? Okay, we have a great chock full of entertainment this morning. We got Orlando Street, comic Ron G, actress Algiers Diamond. Of course, sports, we got Veejay. He's got a lot of splaining to do. Lucy. Oh, my Rams. Oh, God. I'm even letting people know more about. Yeah, they're my Rams since 1971. Baby in the house. We got Stacy Taylor. We have affirmations. We have prayer. We have the one and only street Venice Beach genius, Michael Colyar. We got the Colyar clan. We have Christopher, the Ed McMahon of the virtual internet. We have super producer Ebonie, cracking the whip on these African Americans, keeping them in line. Okay, me and Michael got the same amount of beard here, so I'm wondering we should just cut it off on New Year's Eve and have a race. The first one to Armenian is the winner. What time is it? It's 6:58. J. Let me see what I got here. We got moments of silence here. How about this? Yeah. All right, let me get back. I'm doing three things here right now. That's right, DJ Noah, Backstroke Dave, Calvin Kynes, is that right? Deetta Jenkins, good morning, y'all. What's happening? I got like a little time delay here because I got three things jumping off, but it's all good. It's Monday morning and we are here. Jumping off here. And we're going to just start off this week with, we're in our hundreds now, and it's looking really good. We're nice and smooth. We got our rhythm. The arguments are less and the love is more. There's no arguments. There's no arguments in this show. We just put you in your place and set it right. Okay, it's 6:59. I got three different times here. Everything's all over the place here. Happy birthday to my cousin Shelly, who is in Amsterdam, Denmark. Where is that? Denmark? Is that Denmark? Amsterdam? Wherever that place is. Where all the weed is. That's where he is. Happy birthday. His birthday's on the 26th, and that sucks. And Ebonie just sent me an email. Okay, let's go, y'all. That must be the sign. She cracking the whip. Michael Colyar Morning Wake Up Show. Let's go, y'all.
You know this liquor store had Monday, not liquor skull cap.
Did I win?
Monday, Negro. This is liquor, not at all. You're not even in the contest with that garment, that headgear that you have chosen today. I love your studio. It's very interesting, eclectic and busy. How you? Oh shit!
You don't get no more liquor store than that, MC.
That is it right there, sir. That's rob a liquor store hat, which is a different thing.
Hold on one second. One more thing.
Hat.
Everybody on the ground. All y'all on the ground.
Don't move. Don't move again. Move again. You know. Thank you, Dave. A great way to kick the show off. Good morning, my friend. Did you have a good Christmas? Wait, come back for a second. Did you have a good Christmas? Ballhead dude, did you have a good Christmas?
Excuse me?
Yeah, did you have a good Christmas?
Oh, it's all choppy. I hate it in the morning.
Oh, it's choppy. Okay, well, I was just asking if you had a good Christmas. And I want to dispel the myth that our beards are the same size. They are not. My beard is way more advanced than yours. Even, neat, fluffy.
I could take pills, though. I could take some pills.
But mine is full of love, sir. Okay, thank you. That was DJ Dave. Hey, he'll be the one in the back watching the clock to make sure that we get in here on time and out on time. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's beautiful, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba-ba-ba-doo-da-da. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba-ba-ba-doo-da. God is good. God is good. God is good. Good morning, y'all. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Get your big butt up, lady. If you don't move it over there quickly and put that biscuit down, we're going to have a problem. It is December 28th, y'all, which means my show. We got any posters of my show? Holiday Heartbreak is running again today, y'all. You've already had 8 opportunities to miss it. You got one more tonight. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Came out December 16th. It's running every BET Plus, BET Her. You can go on demand. You can get if you got Hulu, you can bring it over. There is no excuse, what I'm saying. There's no reason for you not to have seen this movie, hater. So anyway, it's a fantastic movie. It's really good. I'm not just saying that just because I'm in it, just because I'm starring in it, just because it's fun. I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's a really good movie, a good story. All movies are all that good. We can be talking about one that didn't exactly knock my socks off. We'll talk about that in a minute. But it's Liquor Store Hat Monday, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the day that I encourage you to slip into your liquor store hat. You know, kind of hat you find hanging off a bottle at the liquor store. And they say, oh, go, if you throw in $2 and get that bottle right there, you can have it, okay? It's a reason, giving you a reason to be silly for no reason at all. Just go on and do that. You know, so many people just so uptight. They just at the house mad, walk around with their fist balled up. Ooh, COVID. Ooh, Trump. Come on, take it easy. Don't get your panties in a bunch, as I say in the film. Chill, relax, get yourself a liquor store hat. Can I see some of our liquor store hat contributors, please? Let's throw those up real quick. It's Monday morning, y'all. Very good. Very good, Fat Cat. What else? Oh, yes! That's the spirit and the face that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? With a hat that joyful, you don't want to have that much joy in your face, or you don't have your balance. You need your balance. What else you got? What else? Oh, hey, that's Bonnie Chambers. Thank you. Bonnie Chambers threw a watch party for the movie, and a whole bunch of people got together and watched. I love you, Bonnie, and I love that hat. Kind of fashionable. I don't know if you'd find that in the liquor store. Okay, what else you got? Oh, look at Angel. Now, that's a liquor store hat. If ever I saw, I think that was hanging off a bottle of Jim Beam over there at the liquor bank on Crenshaw. Okay, thank you. Good morning, everybody. It's always Rosa May got one. Rosa May has already submitted 942 hats, and they are all fabulous. Oh, that's Rosa May again. That one is super nice. And I'm not just saying that because my picture on the button on the hat, but it's great. Thank you. That's Liquor Store Hat Monday, y'all. We got them. We wearing them today, y'all. If you got them, wear them. Okay. Also, being Monday, the 20th December 2020. I know a lot of y'all are tired of this year. As I said before, one person described 2020 as like you walking down the street, you get to the curb, you look both ways, you're looking out for cars, you step off the curb and get hit by a plane. A lot of people are not loving this year, okay? I can't say that it's my best year, but it's been a pretty doggone good one. I'm almost willing to say it's my best. Had a fantastic Christmas. This show is off the chain. This is our 102nd show of this show. I got so much stuff to be grateful for. I just can't seem to find stuff to complain about. Matter of fact, you can't beat a complaint out of me. So it's Monday, which means it's 3 days until New Year. 3 days till New Year. And I gotta get this exact. I got a chart over here. And 22 days, 541 hours, 32,512 minutes, 1,950,739 seconds until Trump is gone. Gone. And he doing damage too. He done took a blowtorch to the country. He burned the stuff up. He letting all kind of people out. He trying to let out who the guy that killed everybody? Manson. He trying to let out Charles Manson. He letting everybody. He let Al Capone out. He is giving a reprieve to everybody who's ever done a crime. They are out. Unabomber. He just let Unabomber out this morning. Okay, so I'm just letting you know he gone. He gone, and we're happy about all of that. And also Wednesday, I just want to throw this in real quick, is the Superstar Wednesday. We do Superstar interviews on Wednesday. And this Wednesday, I have, first of all, my friend Greg Mathis, Judge Greg Mathis. And I saw an old video this morning. It had me laughing. I was almost in tears of him going off on Wendy Williams. And I hope that he will talk to us about that Wednesday evening. And also a legend in film, sweet, awesome Miss Marla Gibbs will also be here Wednesday night. But enough foolishness. Let's get to the real foolishness. We can't be funny without my main man, 100 grand. One of the funniest guys on the planet. Definitely, he's more than just a comedian, though. This dude, what he does for this show is phenomenal. We love him. Some people call him, I call him Silly Chris. No, some people call him Funny Chris. Some people call him Rich Chris. I call him by his government name. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Chris Richards. Whoa! You got a liquor store hat? Oh, yeah. And it's nice. Yeah. And it's got vents on the side?
Absolutely, because, in L.A., we really don't have winter, so even in the wintertime, it might be a little hot. So, I got a little bit of, as Lonnie would say, air condition!
I love Lonnie B, and I see that you're still in a Christmas spirit. I see your wreath. I see your Christmas wreath behind you. Wait a minute. So there is no popcorn left on the wreath at all?
Well, I was watching a couple of movies this weekend. It's something about butter popcorn.
Let me see it close.
Something about butter popcorn and films. You know what I mean? So,
oh, Lord.
So for those of you that don't know, it was Aretha, not Aretha.
Not Aretha.
Yeah, okay. It was Aretha. And these are supposed to be cranberries, but I didn't have cranberries, so I get the next best thing. Fruit snacks that are raspberry fruit snacks. I'm kind of tempted to go to these because these fruit snacks are really good,
I got to grab my Christmas wreath. Talk to the people.
Yes, talk to your thing, man. And so then the problem was with the popcorn. So I made this popcorn fresh out of the microwave. Okay, I know some of y'all think I did a skillet fry. No. This is microwave popcorn. But it's so good and delicious. Every time I watch a movie, I just kind of take a handful with me. So there is my wreath, or what's left of it. I think it's going to make it to New Year's Eve. I'm going to have another binge watching set.
At the rate you going, it is not going to make it till New Year's Eve. Not the rate you going. So my wreath, which also was made with a hanger, at the top of the hanger.
Yeah.
And what I did is that guy cost 99 cents. all the stuff around it, 99 cents. Total price, $6 for this Christmas wreath. And I love this Christmas wreath, man. We hang it up in the front room, and we are keeping Christmas hope alive. Oh, my God. I celebrate it, brother. God. Chris, we got to get to this because I don't want to.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, but we was talking about movies.
Yes.
And we have got to talk about this movie. Okay, first of all, my movie, fantastic. Hollywood, Heartbreak, once again. AJ Johnson is my wife. She's wonderful in it.
Yes,
the boy you just talked about, Lonnie B. Air conditioned. He's a waiter. He's great. Everybody in it is great. Country Wayne is outstanding. Lisa Ray. Everybody, great movie. Go see it. But, go ahead.
What's the name of the lady who played the aunt?
See, I don't know her name. She plays my sister. But I don't know her name. Do you?
Let me tell you, I don't know her name, but they sure drew her in the movie Soul. Oh my God. There's a character in Soul that reminds me exactly
you saw
her.
Soul?
Of course. I had to.
Okay, all right. You're ahead of me on that one. I have not seen. Was it great or no?
I won't talk about it.
Don't do that. Okay. I'll watch it today, so me and you can talk about it tomorrow. Okay, that's Jamie Foxx, though. Jamie Foxx. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, it's a good message, and one thing that Disney is really good for is hiding the message, and they didn't hide it with this one. You can really get the message. It's in your face.
Okay,
but
all right.
I'm tired of fighting through purgatory. Like every movie has somebody. We'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, because I'm gonna watch it because I want to be able to. I don't want to talk about stuff I don't know about. I talk about Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, one of the greatest movies I've seen. Denzel Washington did his thing, produced the heck out of it. Everybody acted they butt off. I mean, they tore it up. Seen it twice. Gonna watch it once more once Kelly ready because we're gonna watch that together one more time. That's fantastic. And for Chadwick, I take the hat off. Boseman, Chadwick Boseman, his last film, and when he does his monologue where he's arguing with God.
Oh my God!
That's film. That's good film. Now, let's talk about this film that you have been pumped up about for 3 weeks. That you have been going crazy over, Wonder Woman 84. Okay. You gotta spin around. You gotta spin. I'm getting me a spinning chair for in here. Because I am tired of you being the only one spinning around. I can't spin in this chair. Okay, so Wonder Woman. Oh yes, please, Ebonie. We need you for this part.
Ebonie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Ebonie Elijah, our producer. Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I am amazing. How's everybody?
Amazing. Good Christmas holiday for you?
Oh Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, you see how she's defensive, right?
Already.
I'm like,
Fist balled up. Oh, yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Christmas was good. What about it?
right.
Okay, so
What we gonna say?
I understand you and the whole family went to see Wonder Woman.
Yes.
And you found it to be wonderful.
The theater.
Okay,
We loved it.
first of all, you can see the insanity is in here, Chris, that she actually went into a movie theater with other people during COVID season. It was sold out.
Christmas, it was
So it's a
sold out.
building full of crazy people. And you're not even in Atlanta. That's how they act in Atlanta.
There were seats. Listen, it was groups of seats. It was only like maybe about 30, 40 people in there, but it was groups of seats. That's why it was sold out so fast.
Wait, it was sold out, but there was only 30 people in the room.
It was like 30, 40 people in the theater. I mean, but it was like five.
All right, we've established that it was a safe environment. Okay, so who all went? Who all went?
Oh, just me, Makai, and Kayla.
Oh, nice.
Oh, your mom? No, I mean, no other relative, just the three of you. I thought it was a whole family group, just you three ladies. Okay, and tell us how you loved it. Tell us how you loved it.
So, the movie had a great message. It had a great message of being who you are, being authentic, being authentic,
being authentic.
Chris,
I'm thinking. I'm with you. Message. Okay.
It was a great message. And it was a lot of action. I felt like it was a lot of action and people and the stone that the mischievous God cursed.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of things that was, didn't make sense in the storyline, but
really? A lot of stuff didn't make sense, like the mischievous God cursed a stone. Yeah, maybe there might be a couple of things that don't.
So if you don't know about the Avengers or about DC and all that, then you won't follow it properly.
Okay, I'll give you that. Because if you know DC and you know the DC culture of those comics, there are certain things you do have to know for it to make sense to you. Okay, so you enjoyed it. You enjoyed it.
Yeah,
okay.
we enjoyed it.
Before I let Chris give his critique, I would just like to say that it was an hour and 8 minutes of my life that I will never get back again. Okay, it was the goofiest. It was. You know what I really loved? I loved the opening. Wait, I loved the opening.
Word.
Oh, it was super goofy. But I loved the opening when a little girl was in the competition. I'm not doing judgment. I didn't say Goofy was bad. Goofy just goofy. And when the little girl was in the competition, and then she lost, and then they said she lost because she cheated. I don't think she lost because she cheated. I think she still would have won if she would have hit that last flag. Because remember that last flag, when she slid down the hill and then through the tunnel, then she ran and through the arrow well, she missed one of the flags. That's why she lost. She's cheating. You always win when you cheat. Let me just make that clear right now. Most people can tell you the best way to win is to cheat, but that's not. But she learned a lesson from it that she lost because she cheated. That was wonderful. From there, downhill. The rest of the film just downhill. I didn't believe none of it. The Rock is so precious and so sacred, but the goofy ass lady, excuse my language. Okay, that's $1. That's the first dollar that goes back into the new cuss jar, which we just emptied out. Okay, the lady who was the blonde, and first she goes from being ditzy to all of a sudden she puts on the heels and she's sexy and voluptuous. Okay, and I know that's because she grabbed the mischievous stone. Okay,
played by Kristen Wiig.
That was Kristen Wiig?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to give her an award right now just for playing so goofy and stupid. And anyway, but after grabbing a stone, which changed her entire life, It never dawned on her that the stone was precious and should be put somewhere sacred. No, she just leave it on the desk for anybody to come in and pick it up.
Clueless. She was airheaded. I mean, she
Absolutely.
was already like
yes, like the rest of the film. And then the guy who came and got it, I couldn't stand the guy who came in and got the rock, who came and took it off the desk. Nothing about him from the first scene, nothing made sense.
But he needed a lesson to be learned. He learned that at the end of the movie.
Oh, I couldn't stay that long. No, I couldn't stay that long.
He learned it at the end of the movie after he hurt his son and embraced it. You have to go through things to learn certain things so you won't repeat it. So if I had gone through that movie, I would have learned some stuff. You would have learned something. You would have learned.
Okay, Chris, may we please have your critique? And ladies and gentlemen, the show is not all about movies this morning. We have some fantastic people, a couple of great comedians, a couple of great actors, a great actor. We got a heck of a show for you, but this just bit a chunk out my buttocks, so we got to talk about it. Chris, go ahead. What did you think?
Okay, so I have been a fan of Wonder Woman since I was born in '93. Okay.
Yes.
You were not born no damn. Sorry.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I'll put that dollar in for you.
So here's the thing: we took the whole last film to get the background story with Diana and all of that stuff, which is what her home life was, which is why they showed us the race to show that she's the strongest of them all. That was all good for me. And the mall scene in the very beginning. There's this action-packed mall scene that is phenomenal, and that somebody's little girl just paid for her college.
In what movie are we talking now? We're talking the current one?
Wonder Woman. No, Wonder Woman. The current one. Yeah. There's a little baby girl. She's probably about 4 years old.
I thought the mall scene was goofy as shit. And the lady kept coming up with these whips made out of neon light and throwing people all over the place.
Okay.
I thought all that was ridiculous. Okay, wait. I did love the little black girl who she slid into the stuffed animals. Now that I thought, oh, cute. Like a little sweet potato. That was good. But that other goofy go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, it wasn't a whip. It was the lasso of truth. Is it called?
Yeah.
The lasso of truth. Now, this is what I don't agree with the myth.
Hold on a second. So, Ebonie, you don't actually have financial stock in the film, do you? Because you seem awfully upset. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
So that was my number one note with the film, is that some of the physicality that they gave Wonder Woman was a little bit too much. Wonder Woman does not fly. Superman flies. She doesn't fly. And because if Wonder Woman could fly, then what's the purpose of her airplane? That she lets Steve drive. That's where I'm like tripping, because come on.
Steve is the boyfriend that came back in another body, right?
Right, exactly.
And at first she didn't even know who he was.
It
but
was
he
her
was
wish.
Yes,
it was
her wish.
Because she grabbed the mischievous stone.
And wished it.
I see. Let me say this. She looks fabulous in high heels.
Yes, she does.
She is amazing.
Everything she did. Yeah.
I'll give her that.
So that was my biggest note about the whole
All right, give
thing,
us one more note, because this is too long a segment. Give me one more note, Chris.
They just took too long in setting up the next thing, and a lot of times they spent time on the setups that we didn't care about. We didn't care about Steve and him learning how. Who comes back 20 years later and they're so ingested with clothes? Like, really, that's going to be your thing? Your takeaway is clothes? So for them to go through this whole fashion thing,
well, Jaden liked it.
Who did?
All right, Jalen, but go ahead.
Well,
I thought we blocked him. I thought we blocked him from this show. I'm just joking.
No,
I'm joking, Jalen. I'm joking. Jalen is never blocked. All right.
No.
So, all right.
Neither is his mother cat. Okay, so that's why I didn't like the film, is because of the setups, and then because we're taking so much time on these setups, where's the action? And then when we got to the action, it's like, come on, Wonder Woman.
That was a long way to go to get to the. Okay, we can't talk about this no more. We're too far behind. Yeah. Let's get moving. Thank you, Ebonie. I appreciate it. Your movie was fabulous. She just left it. She did.
You notice how she was like, and we're done.
And scene. Okay. Hey, Chris, let's get to the comedy corner, sir.
Oh my goodness, our comment comes all the way from Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, this comedian comes all the way from Los Angeles, California, and yes, he has something to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen, because this gentleman has served 23 years in prison, and he is out to tell us a story. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Stacy Taylor Sr.
Well, I didn't actually do 23 years. I did 22 years, 10 months, 11 days, 32 minutes, 52 seconds. Give or take on a second, because the nigga was crying. You know?
Right.
You know, since I've been home, a whole lot of shit can change. I came home to a different world. You know, some grown ass dudes wearing some shit called skinny jeans out here. And bitch, I know some of these niggas is built like they mamas from the back too. Niggas got some childbearing hips on them, boy. I mean, real childbearing hips on some of these niggas. You know
Childbearing hips.
Childbearing hips, I'm telling you. Should have seen some of these niggas. I've been blown away. You know how many times I've almost wrecked my car looking at a nigga thinking it was a woman? That's crazy, man. Y'all been home, you know, a lot of shit can change, like I say. Came home, sex has changed now. You know what I mean? I came from a world where I was lying about eating pussy. Niggas are eating ass now.
Oh, God.
I guess a motherfucker made a song talking about eat the booty like groceries, and motherfucker think it's some top running.
I will be the greatest president that God ever
Now I can tell you
created.
this here now. The same motherfucker who eat a whole ass, this nigga go to McDonald's and say he don't want no onions, no tomatoes on his burger. Hold up, nigga. Hold up. You got to want an onion or a tomato on your burger. You eat ass. Come on now, please. Wake up now. Now listen, I came home, I got my first job. I no longer sell drugs no more. Any crime or nothing. I work at a place called Forever 21. Y'all ever heard of the place?
Oh, yeah.
I never heard of that. Okay.
If y'all ever wonder why they call the place Forever 21, because for every 20 Mexicans you see, you only gonna see one nigga in that motherfucker. That's it. Now listen, now I'm working at the place and I'm trying to make good with the Mexicans, and they say, okay, well, we're gonna give you a good job. We're gonna make you chief custodian.
Oh.
Come to find out, I'm the only custodian in this motherfucker.
Is the FCC kicking out?
So listen, I'm trying to bring everybody together. There's 20 of them. There's one of me. I want us all to be friends. I said, what brings everybody together? I said, well, marijuana bring everybody together. So I say, amigos, y'all smoke weed? They say, see. I got to look at it. I said, you motherfuckers got some papers? They took off running everywhere.
Well, thank you, brother. Man, you are funny. Funny man. Now, I had to tell you, I found you very funny, bro. But you were too vulgar for this show now. I don't think they gave you the up front that this is a family show. I counted 5 MFs, 6 ASSs, 14 niggas, and 3 S's. Now, I have to put money in a cash jar for each one of them words. So, we have learned on this one, but you're funny. I have to say that, because if you had done all that cussing and wasn't funny, this really been a waste of my time, man. Of course, I would dog you out because I'm like the comedy club MC. If you come in here and do a comedy set and it ain't funny, I will roast your ass. So I can't roast you because you are funny, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Where you from? I mean, besides jail, where you from?
I'm born and raised in LA. You know, I actually met you years ago, Michael Colyar, when you was on Venice Beach. I was selling dope back in the days, had a bunch of pretty girls with me.
I might have been one of the purchasers.
No, you was the dude that was you was telling the jokes, but you had your little money grabber. You trying to get the money from motherfuckers, right? And I was all fly.
You can't cuss on this show, dude.
My bad.
All right, go ahead.
and I was all fly, and you came through, and I think I gave you $5, and you clowned.
Nice.
You was like, hold on. Look at the big tipper. He got the silk suits on, all the pretty. He only got me $5.
I would. Now that I know that you have jail history, I would like to apologize. Brother, thank you for being on that show. Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Stacy Taylor Sr., Instagram, Stacy Comedian, and I got my own little club on Imperial and Western called the Sugar Shack, 1827 West Imperial Highway, and I've been doing that for over a year and a half now.
Wait, Imperial and Western?
Imperial and Western, you know, from LA, South Central.
Yeah, I know, but wait, because I know that corner very well. Which building is yours?
I'm right next to the Church's Chicken.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Everybody know, hey, all black folks know how to find chicken. As soon as I said chicken, he looked.
I love Church's Chicken. I didn't know what a restaurant was, but I do know that particular Church's Chicken.
Yes.
That's true. And I know that area too. It's kind of one of them areas where if you show up at the club and you don't have a pistol, they'll give you one. So, brother, thank you very much, Stacy. We're gonna bring you back because you're funny, but you gonna come back with no profanity next time.
I got you. All
right, give it up for Stacy.
Thank y'all for having me.
Funny. Boy, you cost me a lot of money today. I gotta pay $35 for the MFs, $6 for the A's, $14 for the niggas, and $3 for the shit. 20. Shoot, 20,
well, I didn't use the B word.
$58 you cost me today, sir.
Hey, but I didn't use the B word.
You didn't use the B word. God bless you, young man. But I need you to use the B word right now. Bye, nigga. Thank you. That was Stacy Taylor. Go ahead.
Yes, Stacy Taylor Sr. right here in the LA area. Wow.
And I'm certain if Junior heard those words, he learned a lot today. Okay. No, he's a very funny young man. Glad to have him on. We got to keep it moving. We started really late because you talk so much, Chris. Jesus Christ.
There's so many people waiting downstairs. We've got Orlando Eric Street here, the actor. We've got the comedian Ron G is in the building, along with Algiers Diamond, the comedian. And then the Colyar clan favorite, Mr. Eric E. Baby Smith is in the queue.
Is coming. You know, I took a moment we mentioned just briefly Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Now, Naisha Wilson is coming up. She's coming up next for the interview. Be ready. Naisha Wilson, also known as Algiers Diamond. But when I say that Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is exquisite and excellent, I'm not playing. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not going overboard. It is so excellent. Every frame, every scene of it. But I just want to show you how beautiful they have Viola Davis looking on the In Style magazine.
Whoa!
You know, we don't see a lot of pictures. They don't show a lot of photos of her really just laid out and just fabulous like this. And this girl can act. Look at.
Woohoo! You know, the only thing about Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
What?
I just don't understand why Viola chose, or maybe it wasn't her choice, it could have been the director, but why she just didn't sing herself. She lip-sung and it wasn't good. The lip sync was off.
I don't agree that it wasn't good. Yeah, I don't know if she lip sang or who did it. They had a background sing. But the thing is, the music sounded like Ma Rainey.
Right, because they probably hired a real blues singer that probably does like.
They might have even brought back the original Ma Rainey, who's been dead for 94 years. But the whole point was she was a hard singing, hard looking woman. She was, but she had pride and energy, and she knew who she was despite her voice. And I love the music. So
see, that's the point. Mm-hmm. Ma Rainey knew who she was despite her raspy voice that they were telling her wasn't the best. So I think Viola Davis, whether she's a good singer or not even a singer, it would have been perfect if they would have had her imperfect voice. Then we could have, it would have brought back more emotion. I did that once time to where the director told me to lip sync. Oh my God. In a play? Never.
No, we be seeing you trying to do it with the morning show theme song. You're gonna need a little bit more practice on that. Hey, let's get to our next guest. This young woman, I'm so proud to bring her on and just happy to have her here. I'm very proud of her and who she is in many ways, not just as an artist, but as a woman. When I met her at the Pan African Film Festival. Yeah, the Pan African Film Festival here in Los Angeles. Okay. I didn't meet her there. In fact, I met her at an airport, and she had a little baby in her arms, and that baby is like 5 feet tall now, but she had a little baby in her arms, and we just started talking, and we clicked right away, and we became friends immediately. And then she started doing comedy, and I like to think I tried to help her with her comedy, but she's really good with it now. She does it all over the country. And the same time that we met, about 2 months later, the film that she was coming back from in LA got nominated at the American Black Film Festival. And I think she won in it as actress. And I had my first film at the festival, which was the film version of Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the White House. I knocked on the door and the brother answered. So that film was there. So it was like really deep. That a couple of months after we met, here we are both at the Pan African Film Festival, which works in there. And then I've just watched her grow and grow as a comedian. But if you can throw a picture up, I'd like to say I'm even more impressed as who she is as a mother. Mm-hmm. And if you watch her online, and I think my girl left. Did she leave? It's 7:30. She didn't leave. Did she?
Right here.
No, I'm talking about who has the picture. Where's because our producer had to step out.
Oh, okay. I'll grab it.
Can you grab that picture? Okay, yes. Our producer has actually a real job, and so she has to step out for a moment. But this woman, if you go on and watch her Facebook page and her Instagram, and see how she interacts with her kids and her family, because everything's about family and God. So she's an amazing mother, an amazing actress, an amazing comedian, and an awesome friend. Did you find the picture?
There is no picture. Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this. Hold up, don't go nowhere. Hold up, wait a minute.
Let's put some pictures in it.
You better know it. Ooh, and make me show it. Don't worry, I got the picture myself. We ain't waiting on nobody. We'll make it happen.
Hi, Lavoria Beret.
Okay.
Oh!
Wait a second. Right there.
Oh, wow.
Picture. There it is.
I didn't know that was the picture.
That's the picture right there. You see her and that wonderful family, and they are all awesome and sweet and intelligent and great people. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado and way too much intro, put your hands together for who goes by two names. Her stage name is Algiers Diamond, and her government name is Naisha Wilson. And she's here. Hi, Naisha.
Good morning, Michael.
So what are we calling you today? Are you doing your stage name?
Yes,
Algiers?
whatever you want. You can call me whatever you want. My kids call me Mama.
You look wonderful. It's this early in the morning. You just look beautiful. And I'm so proud of all the work you do. And are you still doing your comedy everywhere? Or are you like everybody else on the machines?
I'm on the machines. I'm online. I've not gotten on a plane since March. So my comedy is everywhere online. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. My sound is breaking up so bad. I can't really hear what you're doing. Did you win that when y'all had the bedroom? It was called The Bedroom, your movie?
I won at the San Francisco Black Film Festival.
Oh, you won in San Francisco?
Yes. And then I won at the ABFF for another thing. But we didn't win at the Pan African.
Oh, okay. Well, you won by being there. And I got a chance to see you and hang out with you more. We got to run around the city. It was really great. So are you still doing your show? You had a morning show.
I am doing it, but it is coming back totally different. It'll be on Hulu and Amazon. I just signed my contracts about 2 weeks ago, so I'm excited about that.
I love it. It's about time because it's a really good show. You showed me. You encouraged me. The reason I felt like I could do this is because I watched you and you started in the toilet. Well, in the bathroom. She just had a desk set up in her bathroom at the house. That was it. She didn't have a banner behind her. She just had a laptop, I think, and a phone. And she was just doing this show, but with such energy and such positivity. And every day you would just build and build, and you start putting up placards and signs. And then you got an electronic thing behind you where you can control the video people could see. And I just really watched how you built your show. So thank you so much for showing me that we could do that, you know?
Michael, thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
and you're still a great comedian. Oh my God. She's knocking down walls around here with comedy all over the country. So tell us about you. What is your dream? If you could do anything, look like you walking right into it right now since you got your deal at Hulu.
My dream is just to be an all-around entertainer. It's what I've been since I was a little girl. When I was found, the teacher found me. I was acting a clown in my class. I thought something was wrong when I asked to speak to my parents, and it was actually an acting coach. And she found me then in third grade. So my dream is to always be on the stage, whether it is acting. I was in improv comedy for years. I've won awards.
Nice.
Music. I've been classically trained in music. I just want to show my kids that they can go for whatever their dreams are and just continue. Yeah.
And you're doing it. You live it though. And how you raise your kids, it don't seem like you ever take a break. It's like you do all the stuff you do as an artist, but you still have the same great amount of time for your kids. How do you create that balance?
A lot of prayer. I always ask God, Lord, please allow me to be able to be the mother that my kids deserve. You know, when the Bible says that we are supposed to be good stewards, people always say good stewards of money financially because they're talking about. But God wants us to be a good steward of everything that He's placed in front of us. So we have to be good stewards of our family lives. My husband, I want to be a good wife, and I want to be a good steward in all, so that God will continue to bless me to be able to be the mother that my kids truly deserve, because they are awesome, amazing children.
And they are, because they have amazing parents, you and your husband. And I have to applaud him, because he has to have a lot of confidence in you and faith in you, because he doesn't stifle you at all. He encourages you. And I mean, when you out here doing your crafts, he's there. He pushes you when you need to go somewhere. I mean, because I was surprised a couple of times when you had to go somewhere, the other side of the country or something, and do something. Your husband just letting you go, letting me go. He bought the ticket. He done set it up. I mean, for him to believe in you like that and to stick with you, it makes it easier for you to do you, you know? And I see that love. It's so good. It's so good.
He's a big cheerleader for me. He gives me love. He gives me encouragement. He's the one like, baby, you need to be writing more music. Baby, you need to be writing more jokes. Baby, you need to be writing this book. Baby, you need
nice.
All those things. And he allows me just to be me. And I'm so comfortable being pushed in the way that he does, that I'm able to be, you know, mommy all at the same time, because mommy is happy. There was a time that I was going into a 9 to 5 and working on computers for the government, and I was just going into work crying every morning, and I could not be the best me. And my husband said, look, you have 2 years to make it happen. If you can be in entertainment in 2 years and make the money that you need to make to help with the household, go for it. And it's been over 10, 12 years now. And
wow. And you're making it happen. You're making it happen. I'm always honored to share a stage with you. So tell me about the Hulu thing. We'll be able to go on Hulu and find your show now?
Yes, it's going to be on Focus Lifestyle and Industry Television. That's Fly TV. So they found me through another comedian. Her name was Catherine Maloney.
Okay. All right.
In Florida, Orlando, Florida. And she had me as a guest on her show. And she actually told them, she's like, this woman is the one who needs the show. And
nice.
Huge to me for someone to just meet me and believe in me like that enough to give the producers my information. and they love me. I pitched my show and they loved it, and so I'm excited about it. Thank you, Stephanie. I see my Kelly on the stage.
Wow. Well, I'm just proud of you. I said I need to get you on this show. I want more people to see your face. So it turns out that we're the benefactors, because now you're moving to your big show and we can say, oh, we know her. She was on our show. Woo, woo, woo. What is the dates that your show start?
It starts in 2021. I go into production at the end of January. I have to wait because right now I'm doing my directorial debut for a movie. Yes, I am doing a movie. I've been filming since November.
Wow. What's the name of the movie?
It's called We Go Deep. It's a romantic.
We Go Deep?
Yes, We Go Deep.
Go ahead. It's a romantic comedy?
Yes, it's written by Marlon Green. And okay. I am one of the directors. It's myself, Marlon, and another director named Cece. So I'm excited about that. We have Rob Gordon. We have
Rob Gordon is in my movie.
Yes.
He plays the young me.
He plays the young you.
Yes.
Then we have Candace. She's from the Housewives of Potomac. She's on there. She is great on the movie, and I'm actually acting in it also. Yay!
So you acted and directed. You hyphenate you, actor, director, talk show host. Woo. Well, tell me how people can reach you. If people want to write to you and say, "Hey, how do I do this?" or "Hey, how do I get on your show?" Where do they write? How do they reach you?
They can reach me on my social media as Algiers Diamond. On Instagram, it's Algiers Diamond. Twitter, and my website is algiersdiamond.com, and they can find all the information about me there, including pictures of you, because you my
Whoa. Okay, last question. Why Algiers Diamond? Why that name?
Okay, so I'm from a area in New Orleans called Algiers. And it's a very rough place. And so two friends of mine called me one day. They was like, you made it. You have out of Algiers. You are the diamond of Algiers. You are our star of Algiers. You are our diamond. We're going to call you Algiers Diamond. And that's been since like 2005, 2007.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that I have the story, I can accept it more, because I'm trying to figure out why. What does it mean? Did you go to Algiers in Africa? But no, there's an area in New Orleans called Algiers, which is a rough area, but you're a diamond from that rough area. Yes. I get it. Now it's easier for me. I love you so much. I love your family, and thank you. Thank you for coming on the show this morning. We'll give your husband Marlon a big old hug from us, okay?
I will.
And leave us with a wonderful woo, woo, woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, do you sing at church?
I do.
That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Algiers Diamond. Thank you. We're going to see your show on Hulu. I'm very proud of you. Woo, woo, woo. Wow. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show, y'all, and you just got through seeing Algiers Diamond, and she's wonderful, and I'm happy, Chris, that she's got her own show now. Someone has picked up a new platform. It's going to happen to us. We ain't got the word. We're going to move to another platform. It's just a matter. Hey, but I got to switch around the order, because we had an actor coming up, Orlando. We're going to bring Orlando on next. Right now, I want to go to my comedian friend, Ron G., who is, oh, God. You know, I don't like to use the word lightly when I say genius. This guy is. This guy has crafted a career of comedy and acting, and his commercials and his stage performance, and all of it he keeps clean and classy and funny. Because you'll see a lot of guys say, "Oh man, I'm a clean comedian." Like, yeah, nigga, but your shit ain't funny. You might as well cuss, because you ain't funny. So he can do all of that, and he's always remained just a really decent young man. And I'm really honored that he has time to come and hang out with us for a pair of seconds. Get your hands together for the wonderful, the awesome Ron G. Woo! Ron G is right here, y'all.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Boom.
How you doing, man? What's going on?
Good morning, brother. How are you?
Man, let me tell you something. First of all, you calling me decent is like the biggest compliment ever. I feel like you don't even hear that word anymore.
Oh, man, I'm so glad that you're here. My little system be messing up though, so I can barely hear what you was just saying. What you just
You
say?
prepaid. You prepaid. It's I mean, as long as you got a few minutes on it to do the show, that's all you need.
So do this. Tell me about
you. Cracking me up when you making faces trying to.
Not yet. Right now, because of my system, it's still be like breaking off. I just saw you in a new commercial.
Yeah, so, man.
How many commercials have you had so far?
Total or this year?
How many?
I said total or this year.
I'm dying here, Chris. I can't hear what he's saying.
Come on, Chris, help me out, brother. Do you want me to just text you? I can text you how many commercials I had. He can't hear that.
Maybe you could text this interview.
Yeah, I'm a text.
Oh no. So okay. Just tell us about you because everybody can hear you clearly, even when I don't. The audience can. So tell me about what's going on with you.
I have so much cool stuff happening. I just shot a movie called Will You Be My Quarantine? I just did a TV show called Stuck With You. I just shot a pilot called Hollywood Late Night, and I have a national commercial. So I have cool stuff happening. I know you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
No, I can. I can hear you perfect. Okay. I can hear you perfect now.
So much cool stuff happening right now. Me and my wife do on Thursday nights have a really dope game show we do called Couples Couch. We'll start back in January. Every Thursday at 7
Couples
p.m.
Couch. Slow down. Yeah. What is that? Tell me what that is.
So I feel like all my friends were doing like twerk sessions on social media because we were trying to find content for quarantine. But me and my wife wanted to do something cool because we love twerk videos. But I was trying to do something for the grown and sexy. And I love Black love and I love really dope couples. So I was trying to create a platform to have really dope young couples come on. And we do trivia. It's like a super dope show, man. And we get to meet cool people. And after that, we do Q&A. I call it Q&A with Bay. And it's pretty awesome, man. Pretty dope.
You call it Q&A with Bay?
Q&A with Bay.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, man. Because we celebrated our first year anniversary during quarantine. And I feel like people always tell you should get married, but they don't tell you what you need to do to sustain marriage.
Your first year anniversary, brother. I mean, what are you? 13? How old are you? 16?
32.
I mean, you really look super young. And you've been here for a minute. How long you been here doing this?
I moved here in 2005, man.
Okay. All right. So 15.
The first person to give me a microphone at the Comedy Union when I moved out here, man.
Oh, wow. I'm glad then. I'm glad to be able to say that because you really are a great artist. What is your favorite show you've ever done? Out of all your performances, what is the one thing that just wows you when you think about it? Wow.
I feel like a few things. One I did during quarantine. I hosted this event called Afrotech. It was the largest Black tech event in the nation, and I was one of the hosts of it. That was during quarantine, and it really made me happy, man. And what they did was they built this whole virtual world, and I basically hosted the event via my computer from home. Like we had like 9,000 Black tech people from all over the world, and they paid to go to this event, and I hosted the whole thing. So that was one, and then also my I have two. My Kevin Hart Next Level, which is my 30-minute special on Comedy Central, produced by Kevin Hart. And when I won an Emmy for United Shades of America, which is a really dope show I did on CNN called United Shades of America. So, yeah, man.
Okay, you're moving way too fast now. You won an Emmy?
I did.
Shit. Okay, I'm going to have to put the dollar in the jar. Brother, you have an Emmy. I am so proud of you. And you won it for which thing?
Consulting producer for United Shades of America.
And CNN. What was that? What was that?
A show on CNN, hosted by Kamal Bell on CNN.
Oh wow!
Wow,
yeah.
Afro.
Yeah. We've been saving money around here to get him an Afro pick.
That's my bro, man. Brilliant comic, and I feel like doing that show literally changed my voice and it changed my life because once you start traveling around the country and figuring out other people don't live like you, I feel like in LA we kind of like in a bubble. It just changed my perspective. So now I talk about politics and social issues a little more in my stand-up, which before I guess I wasn't connected to it. I think Obama was the one who made me interested in it, but because of our president now, that guy, you have to care about social issues. Even if you don't like news or politics, you have to care because it affects you, and it's in your front seat right now.
Wow. So so that changed you. But how does it affect your comedy funny? Are you still crazy funny?
No, I'm still funny, but so comedy is learning how to be a great comedian is adding orange juice. We all have orange juice, and you determine how much orange juice is needed in order to give the people the medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave Chappelle is great at orange juice. We make orange juice for a living. David Chappelle puts his splash of orange juice on what he think we can handle, but he still got medicine in there. You know, so now the art for me is not necessarily being the funniest in the room. It's about discovery. So as the more I discover myself and who I am in this world and this time we live in, I add orange juice to it to make it funny where people can swallow and be like, yo, that's freaking hilarious. I'm like, yeah, but I want to make you think, because even if you don't think I'm the funniest, you're going to talk about me or something I said on the way home.
Are you an actor too?
Absolutely.
So which do you love the most? Which are you most passionate about?
My generation of comedians, I came up, feel like I was the last generation of comics who were, when you do a late night performance, your life changed. I did Arsenio, I did Last Comic Standing, but now my generation, we got to be great at social media. We got to be able to direct, produce, right?
You got to do all of it.
We got to do everything. So just being good at comedy is not enough anymore. So I love acting just as much, because again, that's another craft, and you have to learn the craft. Like, it's all the same thing. I can't separate anymore.
I love it. So tell me one last thing you want to leave us with.
If you're watching this, man, you and I are literally having this conversation because we both said yes to our dream. And I believe that if you're watching this and you have a dream in your heart, quarantine is the perfect time to actually make time for the things you said you didn't have time for. Now is the time when you have free time to work on that business plan, to start your business. So when quarantine is over, let your daytime take care of your dream until your dream makes sense. So that's all I got.
I love that. So give us how we reach you. How do people reach out to you?
Follow me, Comedian Ron G. My handle's on the screen, Comedian Ron G. Follow me on everything. I have super dope. I have so much cool stuff happening right now. Like I said earlier, I think you couldn't hear me. I have a movie coming out. I have a pilot coming out. I have a national commercial running.
Wow.
I just shot another pilot, being a co-host of a late night talk show. And yeah, man, I have cool stuff happening.
So besides you being wildly talented, do you have a big muck agent that helps get you all this work?
A little bit of both, man. But I feel like that having an agent and social media helps. Like, just me, I used to post once a day. Now I post like 3 times a day. And I think just that visibility helps with the opportunities I've gotten, because a lot of them have been inbound phone calls. And I feel like just being seen on social media will remind people, like, oh, he is funny. Let me call him and see he's available. You know what I'm saying? So social media, man.
You're fantastic. Thank you so much for getting up early like this and doing this. Our great friend is waiting. We got a couple more guys coming on before him, but Rodney Perry is coming on too. And you know, talk about a legend, talk about a great guy, Chicago guy. And I'm gonna be asking him that same question I asked you. So he had time to think about this. What is the greatest passion for him? Because I can't answer it. Rather, for me, is acting or comedy. I can't honestly answer it, because both of them really pull me, and they pull me in a different way, but they both are wildly passionate, items for me.
Roses now, but you have the best timing in comedy. Ever since I saw you on Martin and watching you perform at the Comedy Union, whether it been sold out or 12 people, and y'all trying to get the show, like, bro, your timing is incredible, man. So salute to you, brother, and your craft, man. You're such a dope artist.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to meet that Cabal dude one day, though.
Oh, yeah,
hook that up for me, man. Make an introduction.
Really return my phone call because he's busy too.
Okay, then forget about it. Let us keep moving. Let's keep moving. We'll send prayer to him, and I'll run into him in the street one day. All right, God bless you, man. Can you leave us with a woo, woo, woo?
Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Mr. Ron G. Please follow him at Comedian Ron G. Man, he's wonderful. That dude is awesome. Hey, do you know his work? Do you know his work?
Yes, I know Kamal Bell very well. Really good show, by the way. Oh
good.
My gosh.
I like his work. That's not who I meant. Do you know Ron G's work?
No, I don't know Ron G's work.
That dude,
but
man.
I know one thing. He's working. Anybody that has a film and a pilot.
But fresh. He's so fresh. And he's got a pilot.
Amazing.
But the stuff he does is always so fresh. I always feel, like it's a fresh breath of air when he comes out there. Ain't never none of that rude or ignorant shit. And it's always cool, funny. So we're honored to have him on this morning. Hey, next up, I've got to bring this actor gentleman who is, Orlando. Can you bring Orlando on for us?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Beautiful. Here he is. He's an actor that has been on all kinds of things. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Orlando Eric Street.
Woo! Orlando Eric Street. Hey, brother, how are you?
Doing great. Good morning. How you doing?
Man, fantastic. I see you're in a movie called Don't Look Back.
Yes.
and you gave us a piece of the trailer, but we don't run a trailer because you ain't in the trailer.
Right.
And you say you're not in the trailer because your part is very important.
Yes.
So if your part is very important, why the hell ain't you in the trailer?
Because you're gonna give away the twist that's happening in the movie. So
it has to come as a surprise to us.
Oh yeah, it's a surprise to it. So
what your part is?
Yeah.
So okay, how long you been acting?
Oh, man, about 15 years.
15 years. Where you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Man, I love the etouffee down there.
Oh yeah, and the gumbo too. Right down the street from Algiers Diamond. You know.
All right. And you're in that Algiers area is there as well? Did she mention?
It's a little bit down south, but yeah, we know about it. She's right. It's rough down there. So her getting out and being a diamond is amazing. So it's tough.
The Christmas tree behind you is awesome. How tall is that?
10 foot. Yeah.
Whoa. So you got ceilings in your house 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
So that acting thing must be working out for you.
It's doing all right. I'm happy with it. Love it.
What was your favorite part that you've done so far?
Probably in this movie right here because it shows a different range. It starts off like a little comedy routine a little bit, and then it gets serious, and then it goes into the surprise that I can't give away. But I like that movie a lot. But I'm very happy with He Watches Over Me because I directed that film with Golden Brooks. Yeah,
I love Golden Brooks.
I have to show a range in that one also, and Tommy Ford was in that also. You know?
Oh, we love Tommy. We miss Tommy.
Man, that was
there
guy.
Ever a nicer man than Tommy Ford?
He was incredible. You know, I actually did a few movies with Tommy Ford, and you know, he would help me out and give me some tips and stuff. You know, like young man, do this and do that. You know, it was just always giving back gems.
I heard his voice too when you just said that. When he said "young man," I heard his voice when you said that.
Oh yeah.
So you're in the movie. You call us a small part where you're a cop and you're playing with Michael Shannon. What is that movie?
It's called Swing. There's a sort of like a murder mystery in that movie with some with the rowing crew, and he's the coach, and he's kind of a very harsh coach on these kids, and so I kind of go in and investigate it a little bit. So I got to come across Michael Shannon a couple of times. So it's actually pretty exciting to go up against somebody like Michael.
And good. You did scenes with him.
Oh yeah.
I think he's just a fantastic actor. Just an awesome actor.
He's just amazing. So,
and did you find him generous as an actor? Did he help you get? It
didn't start off that way because when what I come to find out when you're acting up against a true veteran, you know, when you're a new guy coming on the scene, you know, they don't want to respect you until after you give away the first run of it, and then they look at you and go like, "Oh, okay, this guy can give it." So
you got to show them that you really do this.
Right. And so then you sit down, you're eating lunch with them, you're talking about other movies you've done in the past and stuff. But it takes that, you know, you got to get that respect first. You know, they want to see your work ethic because it's your job. You take it seriously.
Do you have a role that you want to do? A particular thing that you would want to create? I don't know. I keep looking at you and I keep seeing Marvin Gaye, you know, and I could almost see. I don't know if it would have anything to do with the story, but because of your look, I can almost see you playing Marvin Gaye in a story of his life, or even just an episode of his life. Because more than seeing a story, go ahead.
I would, God bless. I would love to do a role with Marvin Gaye. I was in The Butler, and they had to cut the scene and everything. I played. Obama.
Oh wow! So do you have that piece of tape though? Did you keep the piece of tape?
No.
You don't have it? Oh, that would have been great to have you just to put on your reel,
right,
as Barack. Okay, go ahead.
That there would have probably changed my life right there, you know, at that time. But, you know.
Damn the editor.
Yeah, well, you know, probably wasn't my time. I might not have been ready at that time. So, you know, I'm trying to pull a Morgan Freeman number right now, over 50. So, you know, go ahead and take care of some stuff, you know, blow up.
Yeah, the parts of shows are gonna come. You know, it's all in God's time, and the main thing is you're constantly working towards it. So you just keep on working towards it. Before you know it, it'll be right in your hands, brother. Oh yeah. You know. So, what would you like to leave these people with today? If it's, and I mean, like, there's a lot of actors who watch this show, And a lot right now are discouraged, not because of the normal game of acting where we hear no 85% of the time, but also on top of that, we have this COVID thing, which keeping a lot of people from even leaving their homes. And people kind of desperate. What would you say to the actor right now? What can he do to sort of relieve himself of some of that desperation?
What I think they need to do is everybody just needs to relax. You know, like you said, it's in God's time. If you just keep practicing your craft, you got to get those 85% no's until you get those yes, and then you just got to stay positive with it and keep your face, like the comedian Ron said, keep your face out there so they can see you more and more, and so you stay on their mind. You know, because I've had other opportunities where, like now, you know when what's the show called, Scandals, you know, like I'm auditioning for bigger shows and stuff, you know, and I'm getting seen a lot. So they're hearing my name with Tyler Perry. They're hearing my name more and more. So, you know, my goals are for 2021 is real big, but, you know, I'm also humble with it. But you got to just be patient and stop. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. You know, some people get lucky that way, but for most of us, you got to climb your way up the rankings, you know. So just relax, chill out, and, you know, lift up another brother also while you're at it, because like what you're doing right now, I mean, you have the platform, you're trying to lift me up. And so I gotta give that back to the next person. I gotta lift them up also.
Well, brother, thank you. You have lifted us up as well today. You taught us some things here, brother. I love your calm and your character and your demeanor. Would you leave us with a great woo, woo, woo?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you, Orlando. You're fantastic. We will look for all your work. People can find you where? At Orlando
Eric Street, or Orlando_Street on Twitter, Instagram, just Orlando Eric Street. You can find me all over the place.
Orlando Eric Street. God bless you, brother. You're a great man. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. I can't wait. Much. One day we're gonna be in a scene together, dude. Oh, it's coming.
You're on the whiteboard. We're gonna act together because, you know, I've watched you a ton. So, you know, and your comedic chops, I would like to act against you with that. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I can't wait. Thank you, Orlando. God bless you real good, and happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you too.
Hey, you know, Rodney Perry is going to be coming up next, but first I have to go to prayer, guys, because we're behind. Okay. And Rodney, I'm sorry. Oh, and Rodney's hat is wonderful. But I got to go to prayer because I'm running late on this. I have to do this every show. And, you know, as you know, Chris always comes in and takes up all the time. So next thing you know, we're way off. So, okay, I want to get prayer in, then we'll bring in Rodney. Eric, stay patient. I see you in your wonderful liquor store hat. And I'm having you do your haikus instead of me today. So I'm looking forward to that. Let us get to prayer. Oh, my God. I start with the affirmation. And the affirmation is it's all good because it's all God and God digs me. That's the affirmation. It's all good because it's all God and God digs me. And when we can recognize and realize that God really digs us, that he took his time when he created us, that he really loves us with all of his heart, that we are protected and lifted up, and that all our needs are already met, then we can calm down. Once we calm our spirit down, then we can focus and we can make everything we want to happen in our lives happen. It's all good because it's all God. And God digs me. And you say that to yourself a couple of times in the mirror. Then you march out into this world knowing you're all right because look at who you with. You know what I'm saying? You're with the master. You're with the greatest of the great. Let's start with a holy breath. Take it in and then hold it. Hold it. One positive thought. Hold that. And we're going to exhale through our mouths slowly. You feel how that centers you? And let us begin. Father God, as I open my heart, my soul, my mind, my spirit, I invite you to come in and fill me with your love, your peace, your passion, your joy, and your wisdom. Thank you, Father God. That's the first thing I want to say to you this morning. Thank you, Father God. You woke me up this morning. You didn't do that for me. I take that personal. Thank you, Father God. Oh, Father God, I pray that you bless me today and bless me indeed. I pray that you enlarge my territories greatly. I pray that your hand will be with me and guide me past evil, and I will cause no pain. In fact, I pray that with that same hand, you guide me towards more love, more abundance, more joy, more wisdom, a greater compassion, greater generosity. You help me remember, Father God. You help me love, Father God. You help me remember to be forgiving. You know, Father God, I pray that you let me forgive everyone for anything they've ever done to me. And most importantly, let me forgive myself for everything that I feel I've done. because I know you got my back, Father God. Inside, outside, you never left me. A lot of people think God left town. He ain't packed up. He gone. You know, that's the only reason all this ugliness can happen. He ain't never left the room. He right here, man. He in there like swimwear. He ain't going nowhere except with you wherever you go. And there is no place where God does not exist. And wherever he exists, there is love and light. So you don't have to worry because he got our back. Our front, our side, our inside to the outside. So God, I want to thank you for my family. I want to thank you for my awesome lady. I love Kelly so much, and she makes my life so rich and so full. I thank you for my home. I thank you for these loud snoring pets, for this opportunity to be on this show every day and hanging out with folks. Thank you, Father God, for all of it. Thank you for my life, and thank you for letting us go out on Christmas Day and serving the homeless. I got to thank everybody who's on this show who put money in so we can go out. I wish you could throw those pictures up right now. Just throw them pictures right now. So we went out, Father God, on Christmas Day, and with all the money that was donated to us, and that's one of the folks who was able to give food to, we was able to go out and put together packages for over 55 people, which means 56 people. And we had blankets in there. We had food in there. We had fresh sandwiches. We had fresh socks. We had toiletries. And when I say we, I'm talking about Miss Blessing, Miss Malika Blessing right there, and her company, and our company here, the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Together we combined our forces and we went out and did the doggone thing and served some people. And that heals my heart. So thank you, Father God, for all of that. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the light. We send a special blessing out for anyone who's healing in any area, whether you're dealing with COVID or cancer. God, lift them up. David Ford, whose glasses is our sponsor, David Ford. David Ford, your mama. I love your mama. We know she's back in the hospital, but we lift her up with prayer. We lift her up with prayer. And finally, Father God, finally, a final thank you just for giving us breath today, to start us off this day with light, love, energy, and power. And so we say, amen. Amen, amen. I mean, Ashe, and boom, shakalaka. In the famous words of all those who call themselves the Colyar clan, woo, woo, woo.
Amen,
all right.
amen.
That prayer's in there like swimwear.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Now, do you know Rodney Perry?
Yes, I know Rodney Perry. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have you bring him on because he's one of my best friends in the whole wide world.
Oh my
we got
God.
114 years of history. We go back like lawn chairs. You hear me? And so please bring him on because I'm excited about this interview.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, back when I used to do weekly comedy back in back about when I was 5 years old in the 90s.
And let me say that you are magnificent, Christopher.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not lying. When it comes to comedy, you are funny as shit. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Well, I learned it from watching this gentleman because when I saw him go through leaps and bounds and thought, oh my God, I didn't even think I could do that on stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. I saw him lay on the stage once, and I couldn't believe it. I had never seen anybody in the middle of their act lay on the stage. I said, we can do that? Right. Oh, no, he'll take you to a different level. Go ahead.
Dived on stage into the floor. Oh, my God. Just to hide behind the microphone stand. I'm telling you, this man is hysterically funny. And then now to see that he's doing movies, oh my God! Some of you may have known him from Malibu. I'm kidding, Rodney. But no, ladies and gentlemen, come on and put your hands together. He's got a ginormous movie coming out this year, Coming to America 2, which hits March 2021. Put your hands together for the one and only Rodney Perry.
Woo. Wow, this is a big get to have you on my show, sir. Thank you for coming, Rodney. How are you?
Hey, it's an honor, Michael. I'm great, man. Thank you for having me on, bro.
I didn't know you was in Coming to America too.
Yeah, man. I got an opportunity to be in a great movie, man. And you know, Mike, I remember being a kid and seeing Eddie Murphy and saying to myself, that's what I want to be. And so fast forward many years later, and to be able to sit on the set with him and have him go, Rodney Perry, good morning, was surreal, you know, on so many levels.
Wow. Wow. He said that to you? He said, Rodney Perry, good morning?
He said, hey, he said, how you doing, Rodney? I was like, who are you talking to?
How great is it to work with him, brother?
Man, just a really talented guy. He has a regalness about him, you know, and so it makes sense for him to play a king. He has a certain thing that keeps him above the fray.
But ain't he a king?
Ain't
he a king? He really did all of this stuff, all of it, and did it better than anybody. Yeah. Wow. How many scenes you got? You got several scenes?
Maybe 5.
Whoa!
But I mean, I don't have dialogue in every scene.
That's okay. You there?
I'm in this movie. I mean, it's hard to cut me out, and that's important to me.
Wow, that's right. It's hard to cut me out.
I've been cut out of a movie.
Wow.
What up, John?
And so folks have seen you on the Tom Jordan cruise. Oh, that's John from Troop, right?
Yeah, that's my man.
He was brother.
Don't make me spread my wings.
Brother, he came on here and sang a Christmas song Wednesday, brother. Set it on fire.
Man, let me tell you something. John, he got that big voice, that deep voice, man.
His voice.
Yeah.
That voice is butter. That voice is wonderful, man. Wow. So wow. Because I did one film with Eddie Murphy. I had a very, very tiny part, but it didn't matter. I was so glad to be on the set.
You were in with the movie with Rasputia.
Yeah. Norbit.
Norbit. You was at Cat Williams. Yeah, that was a nice scene.
It was really nice, and just to watch his work, to watch his excellence, to watch how they treat things when he show up. You know, it was just, and then to watch him work. He is indeed a master, man. And when I watched him, every scene I saw him in, he took 4 takes, and every time it was different, and each time had a different type of better on it. So you had some real stuff, the editor, to choose from. You know.
Yeah, understood. I completely get it. I mean, and like you say, watching a cat like that work, it elevates your game. You know? And you know, I called you this week because I watched I was looking at Amazon Prime, and there's a special you probably did many years ago called Before They Were Kings. It showcases people like Dave Chappelle and Steve Harvey and Michael Colyar. Dude, it was such a pleasure. Like, as a comedian to comedian, to watch you work, the way you navigate your stand-up, man, it's always been a pleasure to watch. It's so theatrical, and that's a gift that I don't think a lot of comics even have that gift to tell a story, to be able to tell a story. I think it was just so great, man.
Wow. But you work with everybody. You work with Tyler Perry. Yeah. What was that like? I mean, is he personable? Does he talk to you, or he just do his work?
So I was maybe the last person hired. I did a movie called Medea's Big Happy Family. Real quick. So I'm doing wait, I must have looked away because I came back and you had to change.
I've been doing David Ford's, and you know, it's throughout the show they'll just pop on.
I got my David Ford's right here. I got
you got David Ford's?
I'm a David Ford guy.
Don't forget the story you was telling on now.
I won't.
Okay.
I got my David Ford case.
Oh, nice. There you go. That's definitely the case.
No.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm doing stand-up at the Uptown Comedy Corner here in Atlanta. Roger Bob, who was Tyler Perry's right hand at that time, he came out and saw me. And I mean, I knew him, so because the Atlanta community is really small. And so he's like, Rodney, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. And you know, I never put too much on the mic. People tell you they gonna call, they don't, whatever. I'm not tripping. I get a call the following day. Hey, so and so from Roger Bob's office. We want you to come in and read for Harold, Miss Medea's Big Happy Family. I'm like, today. So they said we're gonna send you over the sides. Michael Colyar, they sent me 7 pages of dialogue
to have ready for the next morning.
No. Today. So that day. So I'm like, yo, this is a lot for an audition. An audition is 1 page, 2 page tops. So I get it, I read it, and immediately I know the guy. I know the guy. You know, I've been married many years myself, and I know what it's like to navigate a relationship and go in and out and feel in love and not in love. So I know this guy.
And you're a great family man. 5 kids, right?
6.
Oh, yikes.
5
All
girls.
right.
5 girls.
Whoa, okay.
So I immediately connected to him. And so I go in and read with a young lady named Alpha Tyler, who is the best casting agent of all time. Alpha Tyler, I had read with her before on another thing, and so I knew her. And she said, "Alrighty, there's no pressure. Let's just read it and see how it feels. And if we don't like it, we'll do it again." I was like, "Okay." I read it, and she was like, "Right, that was really good. Stay right there." She took me across the hall to Reuben Cannon's office.
Okay.
Reuben Cannon is a Chicagoan.
Right.
Reuben Cannon is also the same guy that hired me in Johnson Family Vacation many years before.
Okay.
So the world is conspiring for me on this thing.
Yes.
I go in the Reuben Cannon office. Hey, Rodney Perry, okay. Let's have a read right here. Go ahead. We read it again. I sit in his office, I read it again, and they go, okay, stay right there. He called, Hey, I got a guy I want you to hear. All right, Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry's on the phone, on voicemail. We read it again. Mr. Perry goes, all right, hey, what's his name again? Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry? Okay. I like it, Rodney. We'll be in touch. Before I get home, Michael, I'm headed home. I leave the office. Before I get home, wardrobe is calling me. They call me before they book me. Wardrobe is calling me. They're like, yo, we need to get you to come back in and do wardrobe, da, 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 da. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, oh, wait a minute. They haven't. Okay, we'll call you back. Then I get a call from my agent. Yo, you booked this movie. The movie shoots, Michael, I'm in it's a Friday afternoon. The movie shoots on Monday.
Wow.
I'm shooting my first scene on Monday, and all you want as a comedian is to get a laugh. And so first day, I'm doing the scene, and I improvise a little portion of the scene, and Tyler Perry laughed. I heard him laugh out loud, and I was like, boom. And it was all good from that point on. I found him to be the hardest working man I'd ever been around. He was a writer, producer, director. He did several characters, including Medea, and he didn't work all day either. Like some people be working all day, you know, like in a movie. He would shoot. He shoots like he broke, but he rich. So halfway through the movie, Mike. Halfway through the movie, he has us all come to his home, and myself, Natalie DeSoto-Reed, God rest her soul, played my wife in the movie,
right?
And we all got to go to his house. We got our spouses and stuff, and we met at his house 2 weeks in the shooting. And I got to ask him a question. I said, dude, I'm like, did you see all this? Did you see this? And he was like, he said, I didn't see this any more than you see what you're going to achieve. He said, but you just got to trust God. And that was his words to me that day as I stood on the balcony and
trust God
in Atlanta. And I mean, I think the guy is an awesome guy, man. And it was a pleasure to work with him.
Wow. That was a good story. Wow. I always wondered what it'd be like to work with him, you know?
Yeah.
I see myself in something with Tyler Perry.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, Mike. Because you I mean, you're just dope, man. So it's a matter of time.
Thank you. It is a matter of time, and you know what? I'm really happy as I go along too. You know, I mean, I'm not in some frustrated state. Oh, I should have had this by now. How come I don't have this? I ain't doing none of that. I'm just working towards it. As I'm going, I'm learning all kind of magical things. Are we able to talk about Clubhouse outside of Clubhouse?
I'm sure.
I mean, I haven't read that part of the rule, if you can, because I have hooked up with so many people in 2 days. You told me about it like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I just hooked up like 2 days ago with it. And I'm telling you, 17.
I knew you were flourishing that space because you're a genuine human being. And something about, and for anybody that doesn't know, Clubhouse is an audio app. And because it's audio, I think people are less pretentious. I think people are less likely to be fake. People are less likely to say something they're not going to do. And I find people are way more generous with the information there for whatever reason. And
they are generous
really
with the
powerful
information.
to watch, man.
I think they came there for it. They came to be generous with the information. You know, they didn't come there to hold out. They really came to exchange information. And that's what Clubhouse is, y'all, which is blowing my mind. I jumped on and my agents was on there and they was raving. I didn't even know they even saw my movie yet. You know, because they didn't call me and say, Michael, the movie was fantastic. Everybody else did. The agents didn't. They were both on there. They praised that movie and talked about what we're doing and how we're looking to build this up. And we're going to take the Michael Colyar thing and chop it up and be able to send it out. And I was blown away by that. And they welcome you. You come on and everybody come on and welcome the new club member. I'm like, what? I like that you can't be in the club unless you're invited. And then you don't invite everybody. Because if somebody come in and act out, they don't just throw them out, but they throw you out too. You know, so I just think it's really cool, and I want to thank you for telling it to me. You're the first person who mentioned it to me. I didn't jump on it right then because I'm stupid, but later it came to me. So, have you done dramatic movies?
I have. Man, you know how we do a lot of these indie movies. I have a couple of dramatic roles that just never. Like, it's so important to me now that no matter what the movie is, that it gets done. And so, like, I went to Philadelphia. I shot a movie called The Broad Street Bully, and it was a really heavy subject matter, a lot of killing and murdering in it. And I played the main villain, and it was a really incredible movie, Mike. And the irony of it is it just nobody ever saw it. The guy that was producing it got caught up. I made great money on this movie, but it turns out that it's more important that people see it than the money, even the money. And so that's become more important to me now as I get out and I do stuff like that. Is that you gotta have a plan to get that movie to the people.
Yeah. I have several projects that are sort of sitting because I haven't figured out how to get there. But let me tell you, Rodney, I believe they're all going to go now because of this new site we're on, because of Clubhouse, because all those people have all the tools we need and they're all there because they want to connect. You know, I am finding a lot of greatness in this COVID area. When things are shut down and we got to work it through this internet, I'm getting connections I had never imagined. People I'm talking to, I never thought I'd get a chance to talk to are right there. You know,
you're doing the work too, Mike. Like, just the fact that you're doing this show and you're on every day. This is all like I'm a firm believer in being kinetic. Like the more you move, the more you create the action that makes people look towards you. And you know, if you weren't moving, then you wouldn't get any action. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's like science. Action creates the feedback.
Okay, so what is your dream project? If you I said I was going to ask you this question first. Okay. What do you like best, acting or comedy? Which is the greatest comedian?
I'm a stand-up comedian forever.
All right. Okay.
I began acting to get people to come see me do stand-up.
Wow. And I'm the opposite. I did comedy so that somebody would look at me and allow me to act.
Really?
Yes. But I love comedy more. I love comedy more. I mean, if I had to give one up, I would, because when I'm doing comedy, I'm still acting, but I'm acting comedically. So comedy is number one for me, but yours is you're a stand-up comedian first.
I'm a stand-up comedian all day, every day.
Okay.
And I remember being an up-and-coming comic, and the guys would come back off the road, and every one of those guys was an actor too. So the guys who were working, the guys that were actively working were all actors and comedians. And so that's why I started studying with Tasha Smith and start learning the acting game, you know, as well. And it sustained me over the years.
Tasha Smith is my teacher too, but I sure hope she'd call and tell me that she saw this movie, because I want her critique of my work.
You should send her a link to it. She might not have seen it.
A link to it. Okay.
Yeah, because it's
I
streaming.
hadn't thought about that. Yeah. I can send her a link to it because she's too busy, probably, really,
She
to
ain't that
slow
busy.
down.
She in a pandemic too.
Yeah, right.
She ain't that busy.
Hilarious. But I do have to give props to Angela. Angela Gibbs, Marla Gibbs' daughter, is the one who really worked with me on this film, though. She's the one who day to day worked with me line by line how to break these characters down and figure out what the subtext was, what it is I'm really trying to say. You know, she helped me have the confidence to do that scene in the cemetery, and I just take my hat off to her. The work that she did was amazing. And her mama coming on the show on my Superstar Interviews Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be really, really good. So what is your dream project? That's the last thing I'm going to ask you before we get out of here, because my producers asked me to rap 4 times, and I keep trying to ignore her, but she won't stop. Okay.
So my dream project used to be James Brown. And then
what, you play him? You play him?
Okay. Play the great James Brown.
Okay.
And, of course, Chadwick Boseman did a masterful job doing that. And
masterful.
So I took that off my list. So there's a comedian in the 70s named George Kirby. Are you familiar?
Heck yeah. Unfortunately, he went to prison for cocaine. He got busted, and it really ruined him, because after he came back out, he just didn't have it anymore.
He never caught up,
and he died not long after. Yeah.
I think his story would be amazing.
It would be.
And I would love to play him. And
I could see you playing him. I could see you playing him.
I could pull it off, you know, the physicality of it, the comedy of it, the drama of it. It's got all of that. And
have you seen him?
Person.
Did you see his performances? Have you ever watched any of his stand-up?
I watch him on YouTube.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, so I would like to play him. That's on my list right now.
That would be great. And it's a story that needs to be told.
It's a story that needs.
It's definitely a story that needs. Wow. Well, Rodney, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, and thank you for being patient. You know, I look at the people in the small windows here, and I see them in the back, and they just waiting. You know, and someone be like, you know, and you were very patient. I appreciate you coming. We're going to figure our system out in such a way that we could bring people a little closer to it. But right now, with our small staff, me, Ebonie, and Chris, we have to figure out how we can make sure the folks are there.
I mean, it's an honor, man. You Michael Colyar, for God's sake. look at my beard. Don't even look at your beard, my beard. You know, and I'm a firm believer in this, Mike. Is that you have to always respect the senior comedian. You know, always. Now, at some point, we're all grown, but you still yield to the senior comedian. So if the senior comedian calls you, go up and you be respectful, and you sit down and you wait, because the senior comedian is senior comedian for a reason.
God bless you, man. Leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
A woo, woo, woo.
Thank you, Rodney Perry. Please give love to your wife for me. We love you. And Kelly, of course, is sending her love to you right now. So God bless you, and thank you for coming on our show. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Mike.
Tell them how to find you.
Thank you for that prayer. It's all good because it's all God. And
yes.
God digs me. Wow.
Wow. Thank you, brother. You can follow him on Facebook and YouTube, Rodney Perry Live. He's always got something wonderful going on. So follow my brother. God bless you. Thank you, King. Woo! Mr. Rodney Perry in the house. Chris.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Rodney.
That dude.
He's
that
the
dude.
best. He's the absolute best, man. And just so grounded, and he's always got a good word for today's foolishness. You know what I mean? Rodney Perry is
what is it for you, Chris? Is it comedy or acting? If you can only do one, what?
Oh, acting, hands down. I've been acting ever since I was a kid, you know, because I was always, you know, the little black guy that could do the Martin Luther King impersonation, you know what I mean? So acting was something that I was brought into as a kid, and then comedy was something that I didn't start until later in life. Like, I was in my early 20s because I had done radio, and they kept telling me to stall.
Wow.
So that's where the jokes and stuff came in. And I saw that comedians were getting sitcoms quick, like this. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe that's what it is. I should be a stand-up guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I am so honored to work with you, and I think for both aspects of who you are, that you're a comedian and an actor, and your acting comes through into your comedy. And that's why your comedy is so good, because it's all infused. Both of those things are dancing together. The most patient of all the guys here, and he's still here with us, is my friend Eric. E-Baby is off of the chain.
Yes,
I know he's a great poet. I think he's a great actor. I talk about people getting me through this movie.
Yes.
That dude got me through this movie. Every morning he would show up to take me to breakfast, and we would eat and run them lines. I'd look at them lines all night the night before. Then when I got with him, he would run them, and he would let me go back and forth until I got the inflections right, until I'm totally off the page with each scene. And that was the day. And then he'd check in on me in the evening. How did it go? Did it work out? That whole thing. So I'm indebted to him, man, and I really want to help with anything that he wants to do with acting. I want to be there for him, and we all gonna follow that Miguel Nunez. Everybody who has watched that have been knocked out by his class. I mean, my niece is on here. She saw the interview. She went right to Miguel Nunez Jr. to look at his acting thing. So we're going to be doing all that together. As I want to keep trying to encourage you as well, because I think you're a great actor. Because you have what is called, what I think they used to call in the 20s and 30s, the it factor. You have it, man. You got it, and then whatever you focus and cultivate, they gonna pay you for it, man. And you gonna remember when I told you that when you was on this little old tiny corny ass show of mine, when you down in big time Hollywood, and we saying, hey, can you come on and do 6 minutes, and we have to talk to your assistant. You're gonna remember that I told you got the it factor, brother. And so does this gentleman, who also is honoring us by showing up with his liquor store hat. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a writer. He is a poet. He is an actor, and he is a Renaissance man. Get your hands together for our friend Eric E-Baby Smith. Eric! Call your clan in the house. Call your clan in the house. Call your clan in the house. My man, I love that. I love that hat. I don't know if you're wearing that hat or the hat wearing you. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, just in case somebody wondering. I didn't cut him.
There you go.
For liquor store, you know what I mean?
Bring the wild child out. Woo, woo, woo.
Pops hat with the feather on the side. That's that old school right there.
Yeah, that's nice. Get that feather in there.
Yeah.
So what is that, a Stacy Adams?
Exactly.
Yeah. The Stacy has that little diamond clasp on the side of the hat right there. That pretty much, yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Right.
Actually, you coming here with too nice of a hat. That hat too nice to be liquor store now. You can't get no Stacy Adams at the liquor store, player.
Hey,
but you.
That's all Pop Rock was Stacy Adams. So I was like, you know what, I'm wearing for him. So yeah, this was his thing.
Was that his actual hat?
Yeah, this is his actual hat, man.
That's your dad's hat. Wow, nice hat. Yeah. Nice hat. Hey, brother, welcome to the show in this capacity, man. It's good to see you, sir. How you been?
Bro. Always, I'm good. How you feeling?
Fantastic. You have a good Christmas?
Yeah, man, it was good. It was a new kind of Christmas without mom, but family came together, stuck together. My sister and I hang out. We just did, like you said, sit back and laugh on the memories, and man, we had a good time.
Oh, this is one of my best Christmas ever, and I'm sorry, but I need you to stay there for 1 second, because I got to show you two of the gifts. It just dawned on me. This is the first show back in Christmas. I got to show you two gifts. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Don't go nowhere. Chris, keep them coming.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What y'all doing? Hey, as a matter of fact, while he's doing it, I'll go ahead and get the haiku out the way. So I'm going to drop 3 haiku, as he said. So haiku number 1, for those who don't know, short Japanese poem, 3 lines. That's the book right there. The first line is 5 syllables. The next line is 7 syllables. And that third line is 5 syllables. So I'm going to do these real quick, come back, and then drop the poem that I was going to do on Christmas. Haiku number 1. Sometimes another man's whisper is louder than your man's normal voice. Be careful, ladies. Haiku number 2. Some women clip their own wings to stay with the man who's afraid to fly. Haiku number 3. I'm going to dedicate this one. This one's for mom right here, and for all the mothers out there. While I held my breath for 9 months surrounded by water, she loved me. Those are my haikus right there. That's
That was wonderful. You jumped on and just did that on your own. Do the haiku? Did Chris come in and ask you to do that?
Oh, I just did the fill in time.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah,
I love it. He does too, though. I just love this show because my team is the shit. They just, I can get away with anything, because of the team, I love the haikus. I love your book. Hey, can we put his book up, please? There you go. And folks, we do want you to know that you can buy his haiku books. And I think haikus are fly. I mean, it's an awesome discipline of poetry that tells a whole story in 3 sentences, 17 syllables, and it's just, and it has to also fit a couple other criteria to make it a haiku.
Yeah, you definitely want to just put that meaning in there. That's the challenge too, trying to put a meaning in there to touch you in 17 syllables. It's challenging, but it's fun to do.
All right. We'll pull that down, give him more clarity. Let's take down the haiku and there you go. So, I had to go show you. Okay. Yeah. Kelly got me the best thing. I've been wanting is I wanted one of these.
Oh no.
So now I got a drone. I'm gonna be all in my neighbor's business. I'm gonna be all in their yard. I'm gonna try to see if I can look in their windows. I'm doing all of it. I'm going to jail for this right here. Okay. And then I have to show you the gift that Nellie Bebe sent me. I just can't believe Nellie Bebe. Nellie Bebe sent me the chicken, what is it called? It's called an air fry. Look at that thing. And I mean, it is state of the art and beautiful. So I just want to show you 2 of the gifts I get because I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all the gifts. And I'm grateful for Christmas. And Kelly has made this one of the best Christmases ever for me. This has just been a really beautiful, awesome Christmas, man. And some of the gifts are the Colyar clan. Some of the gifts are you. Some of the gifts are, damn, Christopher and Ebonie, this show. And just to be able to keep doing what I love. This movie, that's a gift, a beautiful Christmas gift from me. What gifts? Did you get gifts for Christmas? Did you get some stuff?
The best gift really was we didn't want anything. We just wanted to be together. That was Mom's main thing. So our thing was to come together. And we switched Christmas all up to where we said we're going to do it our way and make Mom laugh. So we had spaghetti and meatballs. We had all type of stuff that wasn't Christmassy, man, to sit back and say, we're going to just sit Mom look and go, okay, this how y'all going to do it? I left too early. Like, yeah, Mom, you left early, so we just going to act the fool. So we had a lot of fun, man. Oh, I'll show you one thing real quick.
Okay.
I put together, this is my fish tank. I had a fish tank. And
is it new?
Well, no, it was old.
Okay.
I think my fish, they caught the corona and all of them went out. So what I did when Mom passed away, I got the tower from Kelly.
Oh, nice.
My favorite colors, y'all. So I got what are succulent plants that are real easy to grow. That's the angel for Mom. And over here, I got the yellow heart. I wonder if you can see it.
I can see it. I got
the yellow heart from Kelly also. So the things are yellow. And this was the real big Christmas gift that she helped me put together for myself, for a family and for Mom to keep living. Because I'm a plant person. Plants all over the house. I'm a plant guy. I got a green thumb. Not only do but yeah, I can also, grow regular plants. So.
You grow it, smoke it, and eat it. I will do it all.
You know it.
I have to tell you, I'm very proud I am of you and how you're dealing with your mother's transition. You're dealing with it with such.
My friends, bro. I got to stop you right there, man. It's people who came in and just stood by me and made me understand what was going on and how she's okay and to follow through. Being 51, you help a lot of people through, but when it really hits you and it's your actual parent, it's a different feeling. So everything that I put out, it came back, and I appreciate everyone, man. All of you checking in on me, and it worked out, bro.
Wow. Hey, man. Wow. This is great. Okay, so you're going to do a poem today or a scene? What were you doing?
Now, this is a poem. This is a poem I was going to do on Christmas Day.
Yes, yes.
So it's titled Mr. Elf for Mrs. Claus.
Okay. Wait, say it again. It's titled
Mr. Elf for Mrs. Claus.
Mr. Elf for Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Ready when y'all are.
Okay.
Okay, we go. I am not an elf who builds toys. Half the elves in the shop are half deaf, knowing the child's true joy to their Christmas toy is noise. I'm not an elf who feeds the reindeer. The last time I saw Dasher, Dancer, Rudolph, Vixen, or Prancer was when their antlers were smaller than their ears. I'm not an elf who loads the big guy's sleigh. And may I say, in no way on any day will I do elf dances or elf songs. And to be honest, those elf clothes, hat, shirt, belt, and long johns mess up my elf macking play. You see, I'm an elf with a different cause. I'm Mr. Elf for Mrs. Claus. Yeah, little man like me thaws are from old man winter while Santa makes his rounds. For you all is calm and all is bright, but her silent night is about to have sound. The warmth from her thermostat reaches its limits, melting frozen ponds and snowy grounds. My pointy ears hear her female fluids flowing as if Frosty is melting from heat flash nervous breakdowns. Yeah, while Santa travels the world trying to find out which little boy or little girl is being naughty and who is being nice, Mrs. Claus makes me her North Pole device, checking her list, and just like the song, she makes me check it twice. We blend like 1 cup of eggnog and 2 shots of Hennessy to get lightheaded on our feet. Like Christmas carols and Nat King Cole singing songs so beautifully, we blend like a fireplace to warm a chilly room, our hearts intensifying the heat. Like a growling stomach to Christmas feast, munchies ready to eat, we blend like a smile to a child when the #1 gift on the list has been received. Like Xmas love to an unexpected heart causes extra tears to streak, we blend like the Salvation Army, bringing the spirit of Christmas to the homeless in the street. We even blend like popcorn and red fruit snacks on a coat hanger. Shout out to Chris Richards' award-winning Christmas wreath. Yeah, the other elves get jealous when they see me with Mrs. Claus, knowing that I have her favorite ornamental Christmas ball. And Chris Kringle, he can't mess with my bell of holly decorating her walls with the mistletoe to her waist high. I fa la 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 la. Bringing glee to her cheer as she shivers, quivers, then pause. Hell, St. Nick was kissing mommy under the mistletoe last night. That's what little Michael Jackson saw. Man, the crazy things I've done for her, I did it for the cause. And just like a kid, she leaves me milk and cookies on the kitchen counter just because. That is how she thanks me. That is how she applauds. As I rewrap her present till next Christmas Eve night. Her stocking now stuffed and I exit to the right. She runs to the window to hear me recite, Merry Christmas, Mrs. Claus. And to Mrs. Claus, a good night. That's that piece right
there. Man, come on here, Chris, and clap with me on this. Come on now. Wow. That was beautiful, man. It's still in time.
Oh. Thank you. Hey, I had to make sure the popcorn and fruit snacks on the coat hanger. It had to be. That's Christmas now, baby.
Good.
Wow. You are a true Colyar Clan member, brother. Yes, you are on it, man. And I appreciate your contribution. That poem was off the chain.
That is hot, E-Baby. Wow.
Wow. Thank you. Hey, man, E-Baby. I appreciate you so much. Tell people how they can find you, because you know they can get your book. We know that.
Yes. They know you get the book. You can find me at ebabypoems.com. That's where you get the book. And the book is $10. And every $2 from that $10, it comes from the Michael Clan. Still goes into the scribbler. So, yeah, E-Baby Poems.
That's right.
Right there. Holler at your boy.
Oh, man, we love you, man. Give us a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you, brother. We love you. I'm going to call you a little later, man. Thank you. Wow, that was fantastic. Chris, that was fantastic.
Wow, that boy is talented.
Hey, can we run the pictures one more time and just briefly and talk about, I can't get off here without talking about what y'all did for the homeless people.
Yeah.
Did you want to say something first?
No, yeah, I just wanted to ask questions through this. So how did it go? What happened? What time did y'all get out there? And where did you find the people?
You know, we battled about that because I love Malika, bless her little heart. And her company is called Royal. That's her Royal Blessing.
Yeah.
Royal Blessing. That's her and Tiffany Hickenbottom, right? And they're actresses and producers and just great, great people. And it was their idea. And then they brought the idea to us, to the Michael Colyar Morning Show, which of course we extended to the clan. And you people, you clan mother. Oh, y'all the bomb. I mean, they dug deep and they raised $1,100 in one day to go and do what we did out there. And we spent every penny on this. They bought all the blankets they could. They bought white socks. They put together a hygiene with deodorant and toothpaste and toothbrushes and wet wipes. And then they have little plastic bottles so that they can go around and get water and always have water in a container that they could keep. And then we put water and juices in, and we made fresh sandwiches and put them in there. So it was like, well, let's go around 3. I can't do no 3. I want to do it in the morning. I said, well, we can't do morning because we both got kids. So we got to open up the presents with the kids in the morning. Say, okay, we won't do kids. That's my favorite picture. We won't do kids. I understand kids that do their thing. Let's do 12. No, I don't think we can do 12. I was like, okay, I tell you what, then. Give me my half. And I'll pass out on my time. Y'all pass out on your time. And it's like, no. Yeah. The whole thing is to do it together. And so they went back and forth, and we made it work. Yeah. So at 12, we got together at noon, and we went over to her house where they had put all the packages together, and then you stuffed the back of her car. That's the floor of her house with more packages. We stuffed the back of her car, stuffed the interior and the trunk of my car. Nice. And then we had a 2-car convoy, me, her, and Kelly, and we just drove. And Kelly is here to wave and say hi to people this morning. And we just drove and went and found them on the street as we went.
Hey, Grand Rising, Kelly.
He said, Grand Rising, Kelly. Rising. She said, look at that liquor store hat.
How did you all break your fast today?
How do we do what?
How did you all break your fast today?
She said, how do we break our fast today?
I haven't yet, but I got watermelon on deck.
Lord have mercy. He said he hasn't yet, but he got watermelon on deck.
Yeah.
You know, I had to tell her everything because we can only hear through my earpiece.
That's right.
I love you, Mama. I love you, baby.
Happy Monday, all.
So
hope you guys had a good Christmas.
Yay, you look beautiful, honey. I love you in that hat, though. That hat is fly. Go look in the mirror. That fly. So what we do, we had a 2-car convoy, and we went to all the areas where homeless people are, but they weren't there, brother. It was very difficult. It took about 4 hours to find people. I don't know. Maybe all the homeless people went home for the holiday, but they weren't. I mean, we would catch a couple here and then a couple there, and so we literally had to go person by person by person in person until they was all gone. And first we did Lancaster, then I went over to do Palmdale, and Palmdale. Yeah, then Palmdale said, you should try Lancaster. I said, I spent so much time driving back and forth up and down Palmdale Boulevard looking for people that I found myself seeing people that I'd already given bags to walking past me with a bag. I was like, okay. But eventually we got them all out, and and Tiffany came by, and she got a bunch to put in her car, and she went out, and we just gave until we couldn't give any more. And it wasn't we. It was, when I say we, I mean the Colyar clan. Yes. I mean you and all, because you put in money too, and all the people who put money in. I just want to say thank you. We really appreciate doing that for somebody on Christmas Day. It was good. My God. Big up to Malika Blessing.
Yes. So there were so many bags, like 60 bags, right?
Okay. All right.
Some people were like really not thrilled about a bag because they carried bags for a living.
That was funny though.
So Michael went up to a lady and he said, hey, I have a bag for you. And the lady was like, as you can see, I have enough bags.
That woman had bags everywhere. She didn't just have them in a shopping cart. She had them under the shopping cart. She had them on the ground. So the last damn thing she wanted was a bag. She said, well, I think we got enough bags. We got enough bags.
What about the joyful boxer?
Oh my God, yes. And there was a boxer out there who apparently had fallen on hard times. He just had on a t-shirt, just a built, handsome brother. Yeah. And we pulled over and said, brother, would you like a bag? Would I like a bag? I would love a bag. Wow. He wouldn't let us take a picture. That's why I love the picture of that one lady. Pull that lady back up who's standing with us. He wouldn't let us take a picture, and I understand his dignity. He didn't want to take a picture like that, but we wanted to take a couple of pictures with people with the bags. So you see, we give them the real people. And this lady had her shopping cart full of stuff, and she was in Was it Carl Jr.'s?
She was at the drive-through window trying to get.
Was it Carl Jr.'s though? So she was in Carl Jr.'s parking lot, and so we gave her that, and she was like, "But I would really like, a hot breakfast, a hot sandwich." So I was gonna just give her $5 and say, "Go see what you can do." Right. Malika like, "No, I'm gonna get it for her because only thing open is drive-through. So they wasn't gonna let her walk through the drive-through. Yeah. So she got in her car and drove around and ended up calling about $10 because she got a big breakfast, and she came back went through the car port and ordered her meal and got it for her. And that woman was waiting at the end of the carport with her cart. And when she pulled up, hooked her up. And you talk about a great feeling. It is an awesome, awesome feeling to help other people. Yeah, you just feel so good as you walk away. And when you could see their eyes dance, it was a couple who was sitting on a curb inside a little parking lot. And they were sitting there, they were just out of it. They were just downtrodden, and they weren't high. They were just super tired. You tell they had been there a long time, and they were too damn young. I'm sorry, my ring hitting the table. They are too young to have to be on these hard times. They have to be 21, 19 and 21. And when we first pulled up, like most of the folks, there was some skepticism. Why are these people pulling up to us? What do they want? And I was like, hey, we got bags for you guys. There's sandwiches in there, fresh white socks, toiletries, a fresh blanket. Yeah, we'd love a bag. Can we both have one? Absolutely. And it always changed them. We always left and they were smiling, or they have a gleam in their eye, or they go tearing through the bag, So it was really, as I think about it, Christmas for them. In a small little way, a Christmas for them that all of y'all brought to them. So I just want to take time and say that I didn't want to get in and get out and not give y'all some love. Thank y'all, everybody who put in. That was great. So great show. Went a little long, but not as long as we can go. Not as long as we can go, And so I think it was great. It's like 5 minutes of what do we need to tell them before we get out of here? Because we could jump off here in a minute.
Okay, so really quickly, we have a great show prepared for you guys tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, you guys know it's Vision Board Tuesday. So,
Who's doing it? Who's doing it? You know who?
So we have, King David, the comedian from last
week. The comedian. Yes. King David. He wasn't bad.
He's going to be bringing his Vision Board on and showing you then. And we also have a voiceover actor. I've had...
That's nice.
Yeah, voiceover actor, Mr. Eric Bell will be here joining us. But
that'd be nice.
And then, of course, that we have Dr. Lamar Price. Kelly is going to... And then Kelly's going to be rocking with us. Don Strozier is going to be making mine and Michael's life just a little bit more sweaty.
I love Don Strozier, so I'm going to start working out with Don. I'm going to go one-on-one and drive over to the city because she lives...
aside from the show.
Yeah, she lives near the airport in LA.
Yeah.
So this ain't gonna start until next week, the beginning of the year.
Wow.
And you should go if you want. You should go. Think about it, because it's in LA. And because what I want to do is with us, she'll give us 8 to 10 minutes, which is really good because we'd be wore the hell out now. Yeah. Me and Kelly both, our thighs and everything. Wasn't everything aching last week, Mama, from that workout?
Oh, no.
Kelly said more so for her.
You don't understand. Christmas Eve, all I did was lay in the bed all day and all night because I couldn't get out of the bed. I was so
she can weigh out.
Oh my gosh, I didn't answer the phone, nothing. I slept all day Christmas Eve.
Yes, because she was tough. But that was just a few minutes. I need an hour. I want to do a real hour with her. So it's going to be a regimental of probably 8 different exercises that we have to do 3 rotations. Yes. So I want to, because that's the thing that's going to get me back down to the weight where I can wear these 70 or 80 suits that I currently cannot fit, which will give me a whole new wardrobe because I can wear the old clothes again, So yeah. So I want to do that, but I just want to, because you mentioned Dawn is coming on tomorrow, and she's going to give us another super workout because we're not here Thursday. Remember, Thursday is New Year's Eve. So we're not here Thursday or Friday. So instead of us getting our Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to have to get them doubled up on Tuesday. So that's why I'm taking it easy on how I eat today, because I want to be ready to build it up and make it firm tomorrow. Okay,
Yes.
so tomorrow's show looks pretty doggone good. Who's the comedian,
But
you know?
I don't know. It's in my notes. I'll pull it up right
Okay.
now. But you know what? You also have coming in, oh my gosh, United States Senator Eddie Melton will be here with us tomorrow.
Oh, the senator is on tomorrow. Woo woo.
Yes, from Gary,
Nice.
Gary, Indiana.
Yes. Well, he'll show up with a pistol, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, well, that is a wonderful show. We got a great show tomorrow. And don't forget today, y'all, my Holiday Heartbreak is running again today.
Yes.
So if y'all missed it, catch it. And look into what I told y'all about the Clubhouse. It ain't no joke. You hook up with so many people. Wait, let me show you something real quick. You hook up with so many people. I know I'm probably not supposed to be able to do this, but you go on the page and they're talking. Oh no, I can't do that. I was gonna go on the page and let y'all hear what one of the conversations are. But it is a Clubhouse that you have to be invited into. So me doing that could technically be me breaking the club rules, which will get me thrown out. And I love y'all, but not like that, nigga.
Right.
So the comedian has made me have to put in. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to just round it off and say I'm going to put in $37 for him and $6 for myself.
Gosh. Well, tomorrow's comedian, Rayshawn Jackson, he goes by comedian Big Play. I don't think we're going to have that issue.
You better remember to tell him, because this comes to me. That dude said MF so many times. I said, wait, are we back at the Comedy Act Theater? Is this Def Jam Revisited? This is a family show with kids on here now. Take it easy. All right, let's do the last thing. Let's just say goodbye to some of these people. Say hi to some of these people. Okay.
June.
She said you are nice and rejuvenated.
You can tell, right? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wait, our bishop. I think our bishop thinks she's a comedian. She's got a comedian locked inside her body who's trying to get out.
Well,
she said the lapels on my suit's gonna be too big. The suits will fit, but the lapel, and she's probably right. I don't have no 70s suits, Miss Art. Thank you very much. But the lapels. Hey, Angela Wright, sent us a Clubhouse invite. Okay. Hey, Miss Purple, have a blessed day. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Everybody, woo, 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 V. Wilson. Esther Jazz, your puppy's ears are hurting. I guess she's wiggling her head. Nelly Baby, Esther J, what's up? Hey, Nelly Baby, I showed everybody the Christmas gift you gave us, which is awesome.
Yes.
And we did get more cards in, and we sent cards out to Pretty Hotties. Hello, thank you, everybody. I'm going to see all y'all tomorrow as well. Thank you, Kiana Willis. Go ahead, kid. Chris, you can do some of them.
Man, Anjanette Fountain, good morning. You said Michelle Williams and Lady Nina. Good morning. How you doing, Lady Nina? And Chef Tiffany. You know, you said you was going to make something last week, Chef Tiffany, and it was something interesting and weird.
Oh, wow.
I'm curious as to how it came out. I can't remember what it was, though. But yeah, Chef Tiffany, man. But I'll tell you one thing. Today, I can't wait to see this movie on BET.
What is it?
Holiday Heartbreak. Dude, every time I see it, oh my gosh, it's something else.
You are great. You're a great man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I had some cakes this weekend. Would not at all go with the diet. But Malika cooks cakes for the Christmas. So she cooked chocolate cake and she cooked pineapple upside down cake. Now, I don't like chocolate. I can't do that. It's too much chocolate. It's double chocolate. And the sugar shoots up the back of my neck and I have a diabetes coma. So I can't do it. But she made yellow cake with the chocolate icing. Moist, tender, delicious. Yes. But I'm going to ask her to hold up on that pineapple upside down cake. Okay. Clearly she was experimenting. Right? So when I got this, she said, I realized you're supposed to cook the pineapples with the cake, because she had what was now look like a pound cake or butt cake with slices of pineapple on it. And I was like, I don't really think that's the way. But she said it. But I have written a new routine on that, so I want you to know, people, that I am writing a 1-hour comedy special. I started yesterday with totally, absolutely, 100% new material. So I'm writing it totally. It won't be no old jokes thrown in, none of that. It's a big challenge for me, but I've already started it. And one of the first pieces is be called Malika's Bakery. Okay, and it is hilarious. So I can't wait. So go ahead. You can wrap this up for us. This was great. It went just long enough.
Yes. Oh, wow. Because you said pineapple upside down. I thought of Coca's pineapple upside down cake. That's why I was like, Coca Brown's upside down.
Oh, hers is really good. But the best I've ever had is this woman was working called Butter Bakery. Butter Bakery. Shh. What is that? Do that again.
That's when I get a text message. That's my my ringtone for my text.
That's your ringtone doing that? And what is that? Do the thing. What is that?
Giggity. You know the guy from not Simpsons, Family. Not is it Family Guy? Oh,
Family Guy.
Is it Family Guy? Yes.
The Clevelands. Okay.
The Family Guy. He goes giggity.
I think that's Family Guy. I think that's okay. Guy. All right. Anyway. Okay. David is pacing. What were you saying?
Pineapple upside down, Coca tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Good. Her name is Devonna, and Devonna is the chef who is at Butter Bakery. I'm telling you, she will ship and everything. Butter Bakery's off the chain. I think I'm going in town tomorrow, and if I do, I'm going to ask her to meet me and bring me a pineapple upside down cake. And then I'll meet you and give you part of it.
Oh, that would be good.
But we're going to do that right after we exercise with Dawn tomorrow. Okay, I got to go. Let's bring Dave back so he can do the jiggity. There he is. What up, Dave?
Woo.
You are a very patient man, sir.
Yes, you are.
What are you going to do? It's pandemic time. Running the streets? No
one's driving anywhere anyway.
I'm riding and dying with the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Ride or die.
Yes, sir.
You know, let me tell you what's going on. I'm in my garage right now because I've been doing live shows on Zoom and up to 200 people, so you can put shows. But the rain, I didn't expect the monsoon that we had last night. So we had got some construction in the backyard. I got a pool put in, but the drainage brought all the water to my garage, and now I'm Noah. So here we are. So next Wednesday, I will be back in my studio. There ain't gonna be no more of that.
Yes, sir.
You want some music?
Yes. Make it ride. Make it rain. It's raining. You guys haven't heard. But listen. Make it rain. Oh no, we lost him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a joy being with you this past 2 hours. Thank you so much. And don't forget to tip your waiter. I'm Christopher Richardson. This has been the Michael Colyar Morning Show. DJ Digga Dave. Or should I say nigga Dave?
Nigga. Just make your teeth white. Remember Paul Mooney used to do that joke? I just want to say it so much.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll see y'all Tuesday. Dave, it's on you. Take it away.
I'm going to take it away. And I'm so glad this is over because I've been freezing my testicles off. It's cold out here. I got my little heater under here. I got my lamp pointed at me. And my nose is running. And it's probably 55 degrees out here. But it is what it is. Tomorrow's show, you heard what they're going to do. You see how we doing it here. So tune in, tell a friend, share the page, check us on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and of course here on Facebook. Hey. I got to move. Hey, one more woo, okay? On 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Woo. See y'all tomorrow. 2 fingers.